Hello everyone! Welcome to Guru at Estudyanteng Pinoy channel. In this video clip, I am going to teach you how to identify functions from relations. Let us just recall the definition of a relation and function. A relation is any association between set of values or ordered pairs. So as long as there is an association between set of values or ordered pairs, then we have a relation. A function is a special type of relation in which every element of the domain, that is the input for the x value, has exactly one pair of elements in the range. Now take note of this, all functions are relations, but not all relations are functions. So only a relation that has x values that are not paired with two or more y values is classified as a function. So our first figure is a function because each element in x is paired with only one element in y. So tig-isang pares lamang mayroon ang bawat x or bawat element sa domain. While the other picture is not a function, it's just a mere relation because the first element in x, that is Mr. Gino, has three pairs. So ang pair niya is Ami, Anna, and Jenny. And also the second element in x or in the domain, that is Mrs. Lopez, has two pairs in y. That is, Mrs. Lopez is paired with Jocelyn and Daphne. So this is just a mere relation, while this one is a function. So we will determine which among the relations expressed as a set of ordered pairs, table of values, mapping, or arrow diagram are functions. We will discuss how to identify functions expressed as graphs and equations in our next video clips. So let's start. Determine whether the following relation expressed as table of values is a function or not. Let's take a look at the first table of values. So the first one, is it a function or not? The answer is it's a function. Why? Because every element of x, we have four elements in the domain. We have -1, -2, -3, and -5. We have different elements in the domain, and each element in the domain is paired with exactly one element in the range. So this is a function. The second one is not a function because 4 in the domain is repeated, and they are paired with different elements in the range. So dalawang beses na naulit yung 4 doon sa domain natin, and magkaiba yung pares niya. So that means 4 is paired with two different elements in the range. We have 7 and 13. So this is not a function. The third one is also not a function. Why? Because 2 in our domain is paired with 4 different elements in the range. So yung 2, parehas yung 2, pero yung pares niya doon sa y ay magkakaiba. 4 na magkakaibang pares. So that means 2 is paired with 4 different elements in the range. Therefore, this is not a function. The fourth one is, what do you think? You're right. It is not a function. Why? Because we have the element 3 in the domain is repeated, and they are paired with two different elements in the range. We have -1 and -3 respectively. And the last one, we have the elements in the domain. We have -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2, so walang naulit. And each element in the domain has exactly one pair of element in the range. Therefore, letter E is a function. This time, let us determine which among the following mapping or arrow diagram is classified as a function. So letter A, is it a function or not? Take note, 7 is paired with two different elements in y or in the range. Therefore, the first one is not a function. The second one, we have 4 elements in the domain, and each element in the domain has exactly one pair of element in the range. Therefore, letter B is, you're right, it's a function. Letter C, we have -8, -5, and 7 in our domain, and -8 is paired with two elements in the range. We have -6 and 1. Therefore, letter C is not a function. Letter D, what do you think? You're correct, it's a function because each element in the domain has exactly one pair of element in the range. And the last one, you're right, it's also a function dahil may tig-isang pares lamang yung lahat ng elements natin doon sa domain natin. This time, let us determine which among the following set of ordered pairs are functions. Letter A, we have the elements in our domain, A, B, C. At tig-isa silang pares, therefore, A is a function. The second one, we have the elements in our domain, A, and they have three different pairs. We have 1, 2, and 3 respectively. Therefore, letter B is not a function. The third one, we have the elements in our domain, 5, 4, 3, 2, walang naulit. Kahit na yung element natin sa range ay iisa lang, we have 1. Pero sa element natin sa domain, walang naulit. Therefore, letter C is still a function. And the last one, we have 5, 5, 4. And yung 5, ang pares niya ay magkaiba. We have B and A. Therefore, letter D is not a function. So that is how to determine functions among relations expressed as table of values, set of ordered pairs, or mapping diagrams. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell for automatic update when new videos come out. Thank you.